Hello again. Our nation is currently facing a health crisis the likes this world has never known. 1 out of 2 will die of heart disease, which, by the way, is completely preventable and in most cases reversible. 1 in 2.5 will develop cancer in their lifetime, which is now climbed to the number 2 cause of death, and again, in most cases, can be prevented. Diabetes has tripled in the last 30 years to 1 in 3 developing it, and it's projected to triple again in the next 15 to 20 years. Again, in most cases, you guessed it, preventable. The fact is, almost all the health issues in our nation we are currently facing with are preventable, and if you can act on them fast enough, can even be reversed. The World Health Organization has ranked our country currently at about 48 in mortality of the 196 nations, and yet we spend more than any other nation in the world on our health care. In fact, many will tell you, and they can back it up with statistics, that the number 1 cause of death in our nation isn't really heart disease or cancer, but iatrogenic death. This means their doctor caused it, either with medications, botched or even unnecessary surgeries, or just plain mismanagement of their patient. The statistics report over 1 million deaths per year due to iatrogenic causes. As sad and as scary as these statistics really are, what bothers me most is the complacency we've allowed ourselves to get into. We become so addicted to the toxic foods that are so convenient and, I admit, great tasting, and the modern conveniences that expose us to health risks that we've never before even dealt with, such as electromagnetic frequencies, genetically modified foods, better living through chemicals and drugs, that we're willing to sacrifice our health and our very lives for it. Now, I've dedicated my life to educating our public about these health risks and the steps that we can all take to minimize those risks, and in most cases reverse the damage that they've already done to us. But here's the thing, I can't be more excited about your health in your life than you are. I can't force you to make your health the priority that it should be. That's only something you can do. The most common resistance I hear from people who come in to see me and don't move forward taking care of themselves is, I need to think about it. When I hear those words, I immediately know that that person or even their spouse just doesn't place their health on the level that it needs to be on. If they were really serious about protecting their health, losing the weight that so drastically increases dozens of health risks, reversing the diabetes, thyroid disorders, or even finding out why their brain, body, or nervous system is starting to shut down, they would say something like, "Doc, there's just absolutely no way I can afford your best recommendations, but show me what step I can at least take to get started." If you were one of those that made that statement to me, you probably noticed I didn't get upset with you. I understand. I hurt for you. And I still want to do whatever I can to help you. Psychiatrists tell us that we're never closer to going insane than we are when we have to make an important decision. Your blood pressure goes up, your heart rate increases, your chest tightens up, and your breathing becomes shallow. All of this is a result of your sympathetic nervous system kicking in, your fight or flight response being activated, and this shuts down your cortical function of your brain, your ability to reason and make good decisions. And this is exactly the reason you never want to make a hasty decision when you're angry, anxious, or fearful. That's when we make dumb decisions or say things that we later regret saying. The way I've helped people to overcome this mechanism is by offering the huge discount that I do for them to make that decision before they leave. I know that once they walk out through those doors, they'll forget about any of the exam findings that we found and discussed that we may be huge red flags for serious disease threats. They forget about all the things that they've learned and heard me talk about, what it's going to take to get them their health back, their energy, their restful sleep, their proper digestion, and getting their lives back. But most importantly, they forget where this path that they're on is taking them, to becoming one of the statistics of our health crisis. But again, I understand. Nobody wants to give up something that they enjoy. Perhaps it's their way of eating or living, the money they spend on entertainment, cable vision, a vacation, the security of having a little stash in their bank account, or in some cases, the stress of having another monthly payment. I get it. But I also know from experience that most of these people will come to regret their decision, because health is not a static event. It will either get better or it'll get worse. And if you continue on the path that you're on, really, what are the chances of it getting better on its own? Where do you picture yourself in 3 years from now if you're not proactive and make some serious life changes? What price do you put on the enjoyment of your health in your life? Well, now that pressure of making a decision is over, and you're able to think clearly once again. I urge you to think about the next decision you need to make. What do you do now? If you don't want to commit to a full health restoration program for whatever reason, doesn't it make sense to at least take a baby step towards improving your health? This video is to serve as a reminder to take that step. I've attached the different services that we offer with their individual prices, which are the individual lab testing fees and the things that that you're going to have difficulty finding in our area. Any lab testing that I do for you, by the way, includes functional values, comparing your lab findings with a healthy population versus the people that have been into that testing clinic over the past year, along with all the necessary panels, such as a full thyroid panel, things like pulling teeth to get your medical doctor to perform. And along with the results, I provide a report of findings showing you what the results mean and what you're going to have to do, what supplements you'll need to be taking, what lifestyle changes you'll need to make, and the help that you'll need to reverse the damage naturally, and possibly even help you get off your medications that you may be on. Our other services include things like our QRAs. This stands for quantum reflex analysis. This is a type of energy testing where we'll test your body for its nutritional needs, detecting the different organs, glands, and tissues that need support. There's also our bioresonance testing. Now, this is another type of energy testing where we'll test all the energy frequencies of your body. If a tissue is under stress, we can detect the cause of the stress that's making it sick and provide the remedy, which is the energy frequency suspended in water that will help the damaged tissue to start to oscillate in its normal, healthy frequency once again. I truly believe this will be the medicine of the future. Now, we also provide Rife scans, treatments, and detoxes. This is the equipment that scans your body for cancer cells, bacteria, viruses, parasites, whatever we're looking for, to identify its presence, and then if it's found, we can use this technology to safely destroy the invading organisms. Or perhaps you might want to consider our detox program. This is the most powerful detoxification program we've ever offered, which includes a bag full of supplements and the training to heal the gut lining, to clean out the liver, the gallbladder, and the entire gastrointestinal system. Now, this is followed by a food restoration, our food rotation program, teaching you how to identify the food sensitivities that you might have and that you need to eliminate from your diet. I've also listed the individual charges for the different types of therapies we'll provide in our office, such as spinal decompression, cold laser, HACOMED therapy for peripheral neuropathy treatments, oxygen and glutathione treatments. Now, if you want to learn more about what all these therapies are, you can check out our website at abundantlifehnw.com. But this is the exciting news I want to tell you about. You can sign up for our membership services on our website for only $9.95 a month. That's right, $9.95. You can sign up for this at abundantlifehealthandwellness.com. With this service, you'll have access to online videos walking you through the steps to address your symptoms and help you get back your health, order online lab work, or even get discounts on the products that you can have mailed directly to your home or office. Now, we've tried to eliminate all the excuses you can come up with as to why you can't do something to start taking better care of yourself and to get your health back. So please, do yourself and those that love you a huge favor and take that first step today. Stop suffering and let's get you on the road to a healthy recovery and teach you how you can minimize the health risks the rest of our nation is suffering with and dying from. Thanks for watching, and God bless.